Despacito.
I'm back in this room.
He's back in this room. The
He's
man
back,
is
ladies
back.
and
Ladies and gentlemen, he's back.
He's back.
And not only
Sorry,
he's
I don't
back,
have
but
my
Porb is back
camera
too.
on.
Yeah, Jack, we need to see your lovely face.
My apologies.
What
gentlemen.
does
How's
that
it going?
what does that sweater say? Oh my god.
Sorry, my new sweater. Oh, it says fishing is calling you.
Answer.
And do you
Answer.
answer or do you not answer?
Can you
I
put
would
your-
pick
can
up.
you
I'd
put
pick up
can
that
you put
call.
your hand in your left pocket and remove your hand from your right pocket.
Yeah,
Okay,
sorry.
Perfect. Answered.
Answered.
Call
We
answered.
the
Call answered. We've answered the call from
it's
fishing.
that, and it's also my new
Oh
tunnel
my
pants.
god. This man is the most fashionable man I know.
Oh, that is
We are
absolutely
drip
that is
drinking, my dude.
absolutely worth applause.
Fashion knows no
I gotta
bounds.
tell you, I was
That's later
talking to
on.
fishing on the phone last night, and
Yeah.
man, do they have some good like
Fishing called.
service. Like fishing
They-
texted me last night and said "Good night, babe" with a heart, and I was just like, oh.
Good
They
night.
said a
Moon.
shrimp made this fried rice.
Yes.
Anyway, how's it going, gentlemen?
Oh, it's been going. It's or even in the last like 2 weeks since the last podcast, I
Mhm.
already have shit to fucking talk about. But
Mhm.
first and foremost, I want to ask you, because 2 days ago you did a fucking stream, and you had like 90 viewers or some bullshit. What went on there?
Yes, I did.
What the fuck? What the fuck happened?
Oh, I got raid.
Jack
I
did.
baited a raid.
You baited a raid?
You baited a
I
raid.
baited
Beta
a
raid?
raid. Beta raid from the person that I edit for. God forbid she ever sees this. Hey, DeVille.
I'm gonna add
She-
her. I'm gonna add her in our tweet.
You
Or
bitch.
them, rather, them.
You bitch. No. She was streaming. The fuck was she streaming? Oh, it was Wrestling Saturday. She does streams where she just straight up watches wrestling on YouTube on Saturdays.
Sick.
And it's cool. You just hang out. And so I just started. I said to her one time, I was like, one day I'm going to, just start streaming at like 4 o'clock in the morning just to try and like bait a raid off of you. And she was like, "Do it, dude. I don't care." I was like, "All right, cool." And then that stream they were talking about, the edit that I was doing for them. And they showed it on stream and everyone was like, "Oh, that's cool." And I was like, "Oh, that's really nice." And then I was like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna bait a raid." So I named my stream, the best wrestling stream on Twitch. And I started playing some AEW clips. And then, at one point, I got bored and I started playing golf with your friends. And I started trying to get under par on Space Station. And right as I got under par on Space Station, I got rated with like 90 viewers.
Fuck yeah.
So that was pretty cool. That is
That is
awesome.
pretty sick. I do love that.
Yeah, it was very nice. So yeah, I'm gonna have to start watching wrestling.
Yeah, become a wrestling streamer
Yeah.
now. You got to do it.
Yeah, you're a
There you
wrestling
go.
streamer now.
Single
That's your
day.
new thing.
Perfect.
Bait all those
plan.
raids.
Perfect plan. So with that,
Mm-hmm.
what's wrong, Jacob?
Oh my god! I was
Yeah?
like sitting here and I'm like, something's wrong. It's not right, you know. When something's not right,
It's not right.
wrong, you know?
Thank you, Jacob. That was very profound.
When
It
it's
is
wrong-
election season.
It is elections. It's election day.
It's wrong,
It's election
you know?
day. I
It's
voted a few
election
hours ago.
day.
Oh,
yeah, I
is,
voted.
is that
I-
what's
I
going on in
voted the
Canada
first
right now?
It's Canada
Yeah,
election
I'm
day.
so
voting
I'm the
every
one.
time.
25% of this call is out of the loop on things.
Let's educate poor
Americans
on the
hype up
Canadian
election stuff so much, and then we're not taught anything about other countries. Like we just don't give
Our
a shit.
election
It's
got
not about
called,
us,
like-
dude.
Got it. Okay.
Thank you,
Educate
Jacob.
me.
But yeah, we're
I
basically
realized
taught
what
about
was
America.
wrong. I'm sitting here, like, it's so bright.
Jacob didn't turn on the
Oh, right.
overhead lights.
Someone.
Yeah, I know,
someone
Canadian
educate
elections
me
are
on
short and
this,
sweet.
Yeah.
Ours got
So
called like a couple
basically-
weeks ago, and like it lasts for like a few weeks. It's not like the American elections where they last like a fucking year and a half. This lasts
Well,
like a
it's
couple days.
different, right?
Very.
So the American elections happened, every 4 years, and usually Canadian elections are supposed to happen every 4 years, unless a minority government gets put in place. which
Mhm.
basically means that the party that got elected didn't have enough seats to have a majority of the seats. They just had the most
The
seats
most
out of all
seats,
the
yeah.
parties. So they're the technically leader of the country, but they're still like not a majority government. They're a minority government.
So
And,
the way it
because
works
they
in
have-
that case,
yeah.
the way it works in that case is if you have a minority government, you can't pass any legislation unless someone else is voting with you. So you need to be on good terms with the other people in your house
It's
so
basically
that they
like
will
the
vote
Senate.
with you. Yeah.
But that's how we have our like overarching government, where it's like we elect representatives, however many like representatives. If you have a majority, you can vote through something easy. If you have a minority, you have to form a coalition with another party, and if that doesn't happen, then the government kind of shuts down, and you have another election. It's dumb.
Man, 3 apes talking about Canadian politics is exactly where my Monday was.
I mean, I've technically worked the Canadian
Vote,
election
man,
a couple
vote.
times, so I'm not that much of an
Yeah.
ape on it. But you know,
Where's Jay? We need to
yeah. Where
drag
is
Jay
Jay?
in
Actually,
here.
Jay is busy right now working the Canadian election. So
God damn it,
She's
Jay.
working the polls. She's a
She's working the
frontline worker.
polls.
her and Bunger,
And
Bunger's
speaking of
Bunger's
polls,
bringing
where's
the votes.
Martin?
Mm.
Anyway.
I'm looking in topics chat right now, and I see
Mhm.
on September the 12th, Jack posted Jack's B-Day stories,
Oh,
and
no.
I want to hear about those.
Oh fuck, that was so long ago.
Mhm.
Oh.
The fuck happened then? That was with DeVille as well.
What do you mean what happened then? You put it in topics chat.
I know, but it was so long ago, dude. That's like 10 days ago.
Oh my
So much
God.
has happened since
Actually,
then.
I think I remember
Um,
this.
I mean, yeah. So I was just playing Phasmo on DeVille's stream. That was pretty cool. The fucking Phasmo update is terrifying. By the
Yeah,
way,
dude.
Oh, it's-
yes, it's so good.
spirit box?
The box is so
Oh my
good. It's so freaky. They did a great
It's
Give
the
it-
job.
worst.
For an update, I've been in
Give
the
us
bush
a
for so
sign.
long, I don't know
Yeah.
what's going on anymore.
There's
Yeah, I know,
guys,
right? We need to catch you up on everything.
guys, there's a
Oh,
ghost
yeah.
in my house.
Oh my god.
There's a ghost in your house?
There's a ghost in my house.
Shit. EMF
Bro, did
5.
Phasmo
I'm
get
getting
real?
used to EMF
Yeah,
5.
Phasmo got real.
Yeah, that's an
Wait a
actual
minute.
EMF meter. That's an actual
Yeah,
EMF
yeah,
meter.
yeah. Wait a minute.
There's entities all around us.
They could be anywhere.
Yo, I
You
just got
could
cold.
say there are entities among us.
Oh no.
Among Us. That was the other shirt I was thinking of buying, but there
Oh
wasn't
my
one in
god,
my size. It
dude!
was just a
Is that the
full-on
one?
Among
Yeah,
Us
the big
hoodie.
red spaceman or whatever. I've seen that one.
No. No, it was just... No, you don't understand. It was just badly printed, and it was just the Among Us poster, stretched out over a
Yeah,
a
kind
hoodie.
of like the fishing
Oh, it
one
was
is, where
really
it's like
cool.
a full body graphic thing.
But it was like blue. It was like dark blue.
Yeah,
Like them running around in front of
okay,
the
maybe I saw a
night
different
sky
one. So when I
kind of
went
thing.
to California this summer
Oh,
for the
okay.
first time,
Can I just say, this thing is already falling
yeah,
apart.
dude, they're really low quality. They're
Holy
you can
shit,
get
this
like
is
anything
amazing.
print, but that's like those same like those those like random kind of shady sites that sell like they have like the
Yeah.
ramen and like the like cup of noodle like full body wrap.
True. Yes, that
yeah,
was it.
there's like
That
a
was the
billion
one.
sites that
Yeah,
do
yeah,
that,
yeah.
and it's like, oh, it's
There was a
only
fucking
$10 for a
sign
hoodie,
there.
but then it's like super low quality, like low res.
There was a sign in there, and I should have known because it just said no pictures. I was like, oh yeah, I don't think they have a right to sell these shirts. I'm gonna be honest.
Not at all. No,
Oh,
but I
fuck.
went to this. Oh my god, I don't remember what it's called, but we were in. Where were we? I think we were
Uh-huh.
in Little Tokyo. Yeah, in LA.
Oh.
And or maybe it was. Yeah, I think it was Little Tokyo. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. If I'm wrong and it's something else, I sound like an idiot, but it's fine. It's whatever. Anyway, we found the shop and they had like a bunch of different like hoodies and a bunch of different like anime stuff. Like there was like like that what's that picture? It's like that anime girl and she's like at the pizza and she's like her mouth what I'm talking about? Like her mouth's open, the tongue out.
Oh, like it's the ahego.
That.
God.
I don't remember that word, but that's I think that's what that is. Yeah, that where people edit, but
Right,
she's like
yeah,
drooling
the
over the
poor
pizza.
woman.
Yeah, that one.
Poor woman.
It had like
Yeah, but
that
that's the egg
stuff.
face, yeah.
Ahigo?
I don't know how to say it.
Yeah,
I'm not
so
gonna
I-
try.
Ahegeo?
I don't want a record.
Don't
I don't want an
pretend you don't
audio
know what it
recording
is,
of me
Jacob.
saying that
Hago.
on the internet forever.
Ahegao?
But that word.
The one where they go.
Yeah, perfect.
That one?
Zoom in
one,
on Jack's
yeah.
face when he does
Zoom
that.
in on
Yeah.
that. Yeah,
Crop
zoom in on
that.
Jack's
I'll put
face.
that on a
You
hoodie.
got it.
Yeah.
What's that
I'll wear
timestamp?
that hoodie.
15:30. Zoom in on Jack's
I
face.
want the
Yeah.
face. I want the face with that hat and then the shirt that says "Fishing is calling."
Yeah, literally the hoodie he's wearing now, but his face is in the center of it, making that. blow his head up really big.
That's
Oh my
what it is.
god.
No, but they had that, and then so they had stuff like that, and they had like anime plushies and like lanyards and all that stuff. They had a bunch of like K-pop stuff too. It was just this really jam-packed tiny store. It was really. I bet I could find it, and you guys could like see pics of it. I'll find it later.
Oh, I now understand the lotion
But-
thing.
Yeah, he's
I
got to loop up his
I literally
tattoo. He's got to loop up his
forgot about
tattoo.
the
Oh, yeah, we
tattoo.
forgot about
I was just
tat-
like, damn,
tat
this
maintenance.
this boy's got to wank like twice as hard every day
Yeah.
now. Like,
Yeah, go hard or go home.
That,
Jacob, if there's anything you know about me, it's that I don't use lotion for that. Thank you very much.
I wish I had known that. I wish
A
that
lot of
wasn't
lotion
one of
for
my
a tattoo.
few random Jack McWiggin facts. But yeah, so anyway, they
No,
had
actually,
an
that
Among
was
Us
more of
hoodie.
a-
That was the point of the story. Is I saw the Among Us hoodie there, and I was gonna buy it, but it was probably like super overpriced because it was LA. So, but I would love
Probably,
one, dude.
probably.
True.
I would wear that while I stream and never out in public, and that'd be it. That's all.
Right? Exactly. I was
Oh.
like, listen, I'm never gonna wear this out, and it's on sale for $30.
Exactly.
They're usually like $50.
It's the
Like,
perfect
fuck it.
gimmick. It's
You
the
know-
perfect
Shit.
gimmick.
I have a friend that's a
We're all
teacher,
stream. Yeah.
and she was telling me that one of these kids was wearing one of those shirts or those sweaters with all the anime girls on it at
Oh
school.
no.
And I can tell you,
Wait,
We
how
all know
old
what
how
it
old are we how old are we
Yeah.
talking here? Is this like
this is
elementary
like-
school or is this high
like-
school?
This is like, I can't remember if it was either grade 8 or high school.
Oh, no.
Like grade 8, grade 9.
Okay, so
Oh,
they know what they're
they're
doing. They
wearing
know
this.
what they do.
They're wearing this. They know what they're
They
doing.
know.
Shh. Like, my friend knows what this is. And she had the dilemma, the internal conflict.
Do I
of either
call it out and have
call
to
it out
explain
and acknowledge
it
that
to
she
everyone?
knows what it is,
Yeah.
or let it go and play dumb?
Right.
And then there was a day that
What
she
did
had
she
also
do?
heard the term hentai come up, and the principal had to ask her what it was.
Oh, no.
So she had
Imagine that conversation with your fucking boss. Like you get called into your boss's office. They sit you down. You're not sure what's going on, and they're just like, "Sir,
Have
what's
you ever
hentai?
heard of anime?
Have you ever heard of hentai?"
No. Fuck. Okay. Well.
Yeah, there's a bunch of students. that
We nuked
overheard,
Japan.
talking about this thing. We want to know if it's gang related or not.
If it's
They whispered
gang
the word
related,
Hentai.
If it's
And then they're just sitting there
the
like,
hentai gang.
it's porn. It's porn.
It's porn.
It's porn.
It's porn.
It's not. It's,
It's
not
porn.
drugs.
It's porn.
not. It's
Honestly,
not-
that's
it-
all you would have to say to him. What is this
Literally,
hentai,
principal.
by the
It's
way?
porn, and I
Just
can't
porn.
tell.
No,
the
no.
students
You
that I know
you,
it's
you
porn.
tell him to
Sir,
go,
I'm
you
not
tell him to
going
Google it
explain
on his
to you.
work
Look it up
computer.
in your own time.
Yeah, look it up on your work computer, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, look it up on your work
Go to twitch.tv/porb,
dude.
and you will find
Yeah.
out exactly what it
Yeah,
is.
you will find hentai
Exactly.
at Twitch.
All your answers will be solved.
That's where you find
Click that purple
Well,
subscribe
your answers
button.
will be
number one VTuber, dude.
Click that purple subscribe
Orb
button.
is
There
my
might be
favorite
some. There might be
off this
some
month.
playthroughs of.
It'll tell you.
Yeah,
I'll tell you
20%
everything.
off this month.
Yeah.
Go subscribe to Porb.
Oh my
Actually,
god.
go subscribe to Rock Liquor.
When was the last time you even
The guy-
streamed, Jacob?
You're...
My last stream was a brick building stream.
Oh my
And was
god.
it last? It was the one
happened-
last Halloween.
Literally December.
You're
Literally
like
December.
low budget schlatt for our
So
group.
2020 was the last. My end of 2020
Oh,
was my
man.
last stream, and I've actually thought about some streams, and I have. some
He's
ideas
thought
coming
about them.
along. No, I actually have. I actually have like a
little pocketbook.
a paper that is right on that wall up there
Ooh,
that
it's
has
got
a
ideas.
list.
Zoom in.
It has a
Enhance.
list of
Computer.
ideas.
Yeah, enhance.
Enhance.
Computer enhance.
Okay, so things have changed in my world.
Mm-hmm.
I had to move
Oh, yeah, it's
another
clean
office
back
of
there
mine
now.
into this office. It's clean. There's no alcohol there, but there's alcohol here.
Gumby
and
survives
here.
though.
So.
Oh, we're getting the whole
alcohol
tour.
there, and there's
Oh
alcohol
my god!
here.
You're living in a cellar.
There's
There's
Gumby.
He's
Yeah,
living.
There's
He's living in
Gumby
a wine
clock
cellar.
in your cellar.
Well, he's a fucking goblin.
Yeah.
Jacob, can you stand up and show everyone how
Yeah,
long your
show
arms are?
show what goblin you are.
Look, he's like a fucking
He's
goblin.
literally like a goblin. Actually, I got a
My
story
hands-
about a
my hands
goblin.
are touching my knees as I stand up.
I have a story.
Unfortunately, he doesn't have like the patch shaved
Yeah.
right now. He
It's so
usually
hard
does.
to tell on camera. He's either very tall or very short. I don't know.
It's very
okay.
short.
Right.
He's very short.
But I mean, like compared to the door, like that's like normal height for a door, right? Like he fits through, but barely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here, look.
It's a
I got my
basement
door back
door.
here. Look at this. Look at when I stand next to it.
I'm touching the ceiling
This
right now.
angle though,
Dude,
like
you're
yeah, I can't even
6'3".
see. Like
No,
This is what I mean, it's such a limited
there's
scope,
your
you know.
comparison. My
Look when I
hips are
stand.
here.
Look when I stand, poor.
You guys are
I
assuming
love
I
when we're
know
saying. I love when
anything
we're
about
saying. Look when I stand
this.
for a
Listen,
podcast.
with this American education, like I don't understand units of measurement. Okay.
Oh, let me.
Jack, everyone look at
put this
Jack,
in a-
he's
You guys
standing.
are like, oh, he's about
Everyone
2
listening
3
to
meters
this, look at
away.
Jack.
You know, 10 meters that
Yeah,
way, and I'm like,
Jack
I
is
don't
standing.
understand what you're saying to me. This might as well be
Porb,
a foreign
porb.
language.
Let's put it in a system that you'd understand.
Yeah, the metric system.
Cam is like
Comes up to
2
about
yardsticks
Oh
tall.
Don't
no,
understand
you're not
yards.
that tall, Jack.
Don't
You're
understand.
only 2
yards.
inches taller.
No, here's the
than me,
thing.
Jack.
How do you not understand yards?
No,
Yards is literally.
No, I don't understand feet either.
That is your. That is your.
I don't understand.
No, it's not broken. It's not broken. There's just water and weed everywhere.
no.
Ladies and gentlemen, whew,
Can we get the
God
applause? Can we
bless
get the applause?
America.
That's what I'm saying. That's why you invited me here. I
Yeah.
just need to hear that.
Oh, yeah.
So
God
let's-
bless
let's-
America.
Let's put this in feet.
Look, I don't. Here's the thing. It doesn't matter if you use like what's metric and whatever ours is called. It doesn't matter what unit of
Right.
measurement.
Imperial?
Yeah, sure. Whatever they want to call it.
Colonial.
I don't understand either of
Colonialism?
them. Like I cannot mentally process like distance. Like I just know location based on how
Right.
far away it is to get places, and I understand miles sort of, but only because I've been driving for several years
Well,
now, and because I used to run
see-
cross country, so I know like how long it takes to like jog/run a mile, or like a couple
Yeah.
miles. But like I still doesn't
Listen,
fully
I weigh
like
a
I know how
quarter of a
tall I am. I'm
metric ton,
6'3",
boy.
right? So I just if someone's like, oh, it's 6
Okay,
feet,
so-
I just like take my height and try and like use that
Add 3
horizontally.
inches.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, so
Jack,
three,
what are
three
you doing?
orbs
The
away.
nice thing
if
is,
it's, like,
is
15
that
feet.
McWiggin here
Yeah.
is also 6'3".
No, I'm 6'5".
No, Jack's 6'5". I'm
This
6'3".
man
They're
is a
all
power.
more than 6 feet at this point, and I am under 6 feet. I am.
Jacob's the
like
shortest
5'7",
on the
5'8".
5
podcast.
foot.
I am literally look. I am the manlet here. I understand.
Does this
I am
all
the
the time,
goblin
by the
that
way.
lives in the fucking basement.
Live in the wine cellar.
I
No,
am
no, no, no.
Goblin Gumby
No,
right
Ja-
now.
Jacob,
One
Jacob,
cellar,
the
yeah.
the goblin who lived in the basement was the one who threatened to stab me and then stabbed his roommate. You have not
True.
stabbed Brandy yet.
No, that's
Yeah.
the French
Whoa,
Canadian
whoa, whoa.
goblin.
I ain't that much of a goblin.
Yeah. Well, no, I
But-
ran into another goblin the other day. I do have a story. I have a goblin
You
story.
have a goblin
I
story?
have a goblin story. So this happened.
Dude, all I've been hearing about is goblins the last couple of days.
This is the goblin episode. So this was
Goblin
last
on
week.
these nuts.
This was last week. So
Fuck! No!
Got him. I got him.
Cam's just mad
Okay.
because that's where the story was going, and you beat him to the punch. That's the whole
that
point.
was
was.
no, it was not. But I
That's the
wish.
story.
I wish. Okay, so
Yeah.
this was last week. So to give you some context, last week was the first full 5 days of work I had consecutively since early 2020. And there were a couple days that were 15-hour days. So I was working in the morning and then had a bit of a break in the afternoon. And then I was doing my job at that minor league baseball team in Toronto, you know? So, and I had to do that whole thing again the next day. So instead of what I would normally do, which was take the TTC home, I was like, okay, I'm just going to catch a lift. I need to get home fast and get to sleep because I have to be up in 5 hours. So I'm standing outside of the building waiting for my lift to come. I have not realized yet that the street I'm standing on is part of 3 different streets that get closed after games because people are coming out of the parking lot and shit. So they have to keep it closed to outside traffic, otherwise it's just a clusterfuck. So I don't know this yet. So I've ordered the Uber to basically right outside the stadium. So I'm kind of standing here and just waiting, and I see this guy kind of down the street, and I really I should have known then. So I kind of see him rocking back and forth. He's getting up. He's kind of holding onto a tree. He's looking around. He's yelling at people and shit. I'm like, okay, this guy's goblin mode.
He literally was yelling at people, and you're just like,
Oh.
oh, that's just normal.
Oh,
This
we're
is
not
normal.
even there yet. We're not
This is
even there
normal
yet.
Where I live.
Sorry,
That's-
Jacob.
Oh.
This is the man who, when a bearded man was accosting people on a train, sat down immediately as we got on a train. Right next to the man, basically.
Yeah, I
Of
love-
course
love
he
you're
doesn't-
yelling at people.
I love
That's
yelling.
normal. This is normal.
No, he just...
Can't hurt me
whatever.
now.
Yeah, I love
Good
goblins.
story for the podcast.
It's
Exact-
like when
exactly,
you sit right in the
exactly.
eye of the storm, and you're
Exactly.
like, I'm safe here.
No, I love goblins. They're great for content.
True.
So I'm sitting here kind of looking down at my
Slits and
phone
shit.
and then looking up at the goblin man, looking back down at my phone, and there's this one guy who walks past me. He's got like a Bluetooth like earpiece in, and he's just pissed off. He's like, "Well, what the fuck? Why can't they do that?" It's like, well, we got to make the fucking deal. Like he's on the phone, clearly like a business partner or something, and he's like locked in. He's
on the fucking.
it felt like it. He was like
Make
locked
the
in.
sale.
He was ready. So he walks down. And he walks by the Goblin Man, and he is yelling like into his phone, right? And the Goblin Man gets up. He's like, "Oh yeah, you're yelling at me." Well, yeah, and the guy just turns and looks at him. He says, "I'm gonna fucking clock your shit if you even touch me." And he's like, rah, 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 rah. And the fucking business guy keeps going. The Goblin Man keeps going. They're like, rah, rah, rah. And there's like another like group of like people around our age that walk by, and they're kind of just like looking at this man. Like it's clear that they're tourists in the area because they kind of like give him a wide berth. Like he's got like a radioactive bubble around them, and if they get too close, they're gonna get radiation poisoning.
Fucking radiation or radioactive rabies or something.
Yeah. So I'm watching all this, and then I realize that the streets around me are closed. So I text my Uber. I'm like, okay, meet me down the street here because I know like it's like a block ahead. I know it's not closed down there. And then I realized that I told him to meet me down the street in a way that I have to go by the Goblin Man. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, it's whatever. It's a Goblin Man on the street of Toronto.
The street.
I've seen this a million times. I could have crossed the street.
Oh, okay.
I could have crossed the street. I could have crossed the street, but
No, you're right.
my big brain was like, just walk by him. It's not a big deal. So I start walking down the street, and I'm on my phone, right? Because I don't want to make eye contact with this dude.
Yeah,
I
you gotta
don't
pretend
want
you're
him
on a
to,
call. Just same thing
Yeah,
as the
exactly.
businessman. Yeah.
Not even.
No.
Not even. I am
you
like
pretend
this.
you're on a call, you're gonna get yelled at by the Goblin.
I am like this. I'm just like, And then so he walks up to me.
See where you're walking when you're like.
Oh yeah, I could see where I was walking because I was like barely looking at it. This man.
He wasn't checking the phone.
Exactly. This man walks up to me. He goes, "Oh, you're taking notes, are you?" And he tries to shove me into the fence beside me. Like, he physically, like, pushes me, knocks me off balance. I turn, I look at him, I say, "If you fucking touch me, I will knock you out." And I keep fucking walking. And he's just like, "Oh, fucking God, yeah, you're with the government." And I'm like, bro, it's like, I'm just trying to get to sleep, man. It's like, I'm not with the government, I'm with the team.
This young passerby on his phone trying to get to his Uber. He's with the government. It's a conspiracy.
I gotta be
government. He has a phone out.
I gotta be up in 5 hours. I nearly.
If you're afraid of the government, if you're afraid of a government agent, why would you go shove them into a fence?
Why are you attacking the government agent?
Yeah, when they.
If you're afraid of the government, why do you live in downtown Toronto?
Exactly. Well, I don't know if he lived there by choice. I
probably,
think his living
not
situation is a little fluid.
I think his living situation is based on where the general populace is.
Or you got to keep your friends
Start
close
walking.
and your enemies closer. He's right in the heart of the government's
Well,
central
I
operating
almost
command center.
Maybe he's
That's
trying to get himself
true.
picked up by the government so that he can get like
Maybe.
in. You know, like he's already tried the one option. This way, he's like, I'm in.
Well, I mean, I almost
That's a good
turned to him.
option.
I almost turned to him and said, "I got to be up in 5 hours. You're not nearly important for me to be spying on you."
You're not nearly.
That
handsome
probably would have
enough.
got me stabbed.
No, dude,
that
you
probably would
should've
have got me
just pulled out
stabbed.
your
Really
phone
pretty
and
enough.
started recording
You
him
just
as you
supported
walked
me. I'm gonna be
away.
up 5 hours.
That definitely would have got me stabbed.
No, I'm pretty sure if you started recording him, he would have dropped some like crazy conspiracy. That's
Probably.
No, I
I
think
get the attention I need.
this man was not the crazy conspiracy man. This man was the "I'm going to run at you with a knife" man.
Yeah, but he might.
This
be
man
fine.
would have stabbed me.
Yeah, but
I
that'd
ha-
be
I
a
ha- I
really
have a
good
work-
podcast
Yeah,
story,
you're
dude.
right.
That'd be a
Gonna
really
look
good
at you.
story.
You
Like,
could've-
"Hey guys,
No,
guess
no,
what? I
yeah.
got stabbed." By the way, Mom, if you're listening to this, I'm fine.
Good. Yeah,
I
that's
can tell you.
that's a
I can
good
tell you.
shout.
You sent a lot of snaps over the last lockdown
Mm-hmm.
of you running on a treadmill. I'm pretty sure you would have been able to outrun this man.
Oh, easily, very easily, I could have outrun this man. But he's
So why take the risk? Why not just take it? Just be like,
Well-
pull out your phone, pretend you're recording, and start running.
there were cops nearby, so if he did actually stab me, and it looked like I was just harassing this man on the street, I don't know if the case would go in my favor. Oh my
You're
god.
insane. I don't know why. I don't know why you always get in trouble with the general homeless populace.
Mystical
No, this is only the
creatures.
second time. No, this is only the first time. Because the
No,
the French Canadian
you
basement
attracted
goblin.
them when I was there too.
Okay,
This does sound very similar to. I can't put my finger on it,
I
but I
feel
feel
like
like Cam's told a similar
that man-
story before. Like he's always in this kind of
Well, yeah,
predicament.
there's the French Canadian basement goblin
Yes.
story, but the Goblin Man that you and I met, who showed us time is run, I feel like he more attracted himself to us because he wanted to share the word of God with you.
No, he thought I was Muslim.
Yeah.
Or
Yes.
like his
Wait,
kind of...
Wait, did we switch topic? Is this a
radical
different
Muslim.
story now? I think I'm out of the
Yeah.
loop
This
here.
is
Sorry,
under-
have you
so-
not heard this
So
one?
for context,
There
I
was
can't
this
Is this
guy
an
remember.
who
unrelated
harassed
Muslim
us on a
story
subway
that
train.
I need to be
Yeah.
letting on?
Yeah. There was this guy on a subway train in
Oh.
Toronto when we were coming back from work, or from school work.
Yeah.
And it was a whole insane train ride where he was like harassing people and like sticking his phone in people's faces, playing this weird rap. I think it was a Toronto
It was rap.
rapper.
It was Toronto
But it's this
rap,
guy
but
going,
not like popular.
Time is
Toronto
run,
rap.
time is run, time is run, time is run.
Yeah.
And he's got like his
Oh, literally only
BlackBerry
time
and he's
is run.
shoving it in people's faces, going, "Listen, time is run, time is run."
And he thought that Jack was part of, I believe he worded it as the movement because he had a beard.
His exact wording was, you know, brother, and I was like, what? And he was like, yes, you're one of us, brother, we take over. Justin Trudeau let us in this country, yes, seat let us in, take over. And I was like,
Yep, that is what he said.
Were you wearing the hoodie you're wearing
Alright, I'm a
today?
white
'Cause,
guy.
like, if I saw you on
That-
public wearing that
that would've
hoodie,
been
I think you were in a
amazing.
cult too.
He was wearing a hoodie though. He was wearing a hoodie
Was
though.
it
If
a
you were
cult
wearing
wearing
that,
this?
I'd be like, this man is definitely
Would
in
you
a
pick
cult.
up?
Like I'm in.
Would you?
Where do I sign up?
you're
No.
in?
Let me
I'm on
tell
my
you,
own
if I
hoodie.
saw
Sick.
you wearing that hoodie in
Yeah.
public, you would be picked
Oh, yeah.
up. You'd be
You'd be picked
swept
up
off your
immediately.
feet in a minute.
Hell yeah.
But
And the
see-
Nutella?
Yeah, with the Nutella,
Or
that's
with
the
the
full fit.
yeah, with the Nutella, yeah, there we go. That's the full fit.
No, you're gonna need a
Dumpy.
censor bar for this
Ah!
episode.
Oh!
Look at that hazelnut spread back there. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my god.
My
The
favorite part
cheering.
about that Goblin Man on the subway though is that the entire time I let Jack deal with him and I just sat there. I just started Lord of the
Reading his
Rings
fucking
Return of
book.
the King, so I pulled it open to a random page and just listened to Jack have a conversation with this man while I tried not to laugh.
I'm
I
too
just left him
polite.
high and dry, yeah.
I'm too polite.
Dude, trying
That's
not
how
to
it
laugh in
goes.
public when you're like, I know this will make a great
Oh my
story
God.
later is the hardest thing ever. Like, because
Mhm.
you're
was
just
just like-
imagining like telling this story later. That's literally what happened to me
Poor-
like 2 weeks ago at my cousin's wedding.
Oh, yeah.
We had
Mhm.
brunch the
You
day
tell.
after with my Floridian grandfather. He's a classy man. I love him. Love him.
He's
to
a
death.
real
Love him
man.
to bits. But we did. I don't drink, as you guys know, and we
You're not
did
gonna
a
hear this
mimosa
on the
flight.
Discord
We
call.
ordered a
I've muted
mimosa
myself.
flight at brunch because they were like
Oh,
20 or 30
no.
minutes late because their Airbnb
can
was like
cut
farther
out
from where we were eating or something. They were
sound
just
if you
taking a while.
want.
So we're just waiting around. We didn't want
Please.
to order our food.
Please
So we were
cut
like
out the
bored.
sound
So
at
we're
me.
like, okay, how about we order a mimosa
Sucking back
mimosa
this
flight? Oh my god, I
moment.
can't even say that. Mimosa flight to pass the time.
Maybe
And
just like cut this
it
out.
does,
Put it at the
let
end
me
of
tell
the
you, it doesn't
video.
take much. Like those little champagne bottles, they're like about the
Yeah,
same
they
as
go for
soju, a little stronger, and soju does it for me, dude. I'm a lightweight. I'm a skinny fellow.
Mhm.
I've never had soju.
It's just like wine, right? Like the fruit soju's like 13% alcohol by volume.
They're very
Soju
sweet.
is like it's like
Yeah,
juice.
it's like
Yeah,
wine,
it
but
really
it's-
is like juice.
It gets me
Yeah, that
there,
is a good
you
one.
know.
I see,
Like you
okay.
have one of those little, but it's like what, like 350, 375 milliliters.
Let's check.
Yeah. It's 375. I can tell you
I know.
before you even look. I
It's-
drank a
It
bunch.
is
It's-
375.
Cam, please. It's 375.
I didn't want to be the
375
one guy.
liquor
In the,
store.
I'm glad
Sorry,
you guys
you're
both know.
incorrect.
375
It's
is Mickey
it's
size.
360 milliliters.
You
Thank
got-
you very
you got
much.
ripped off. That's an
Let me
off-brand.
see.
That is not. You didn't get your money's
Let me
worth
see.
there.
Actually,
Which one is that? What's
Can
the
you see?
brand? I
can't
can't
even
tell.
see
It's
that.
all
Can you
glossed.
see it?
you have it- it's just white. It's just
Cam,
white.
it's whiter than you.
I don't know if that's. I don't know if
That's
that's
impressive.
Fresno. You might have a
That's
different one.
right.
I don't know. Regardless, anyway,
That's coming
the
from
ones
me.
I'll
I
send you guys
have
a picture of
access
it,
to in my state are 375. But I don't want to know too much. You know, you don't want to come on here and be like, oh yeah, it's exactly that. You know.
I don't really drink very much. And
No, that's exact, dude. When I was a barista, I was like, yeah, this one has approximately this. You know, I knew everything. Like once I started working there for a while, like about coffee and like how much caffeine content was in it. I sounded like such a fucking
Coffee,
weeb to customers, I'm
chicken,
sure. Because they'd be like,
Cheetos.
how much caffeine's in here? I'd be like, oh, it'd be approximately 280 milligrams of caffeine. And I'd be like, I have to ballpark. I can't do that again.
I know.
Like, after that dude left, I was like, I
That's
can't do that
ridiculous.
again. I sound like such an idiot. But anyway, regardless.
Yeah, that's approximately
Like, that champagne.
Knowing things,
Mhm.
knowing things actually comes into like a lot of handy.
Yes.
I'm trying to transition from this because like actually like,
Knowing
being in a
things,
knowing things
comes
is
in a
handy.
lot of
like
handy.
more than
Jeff.
enough.
Come on.
that,
I don't know,
like,
dude. I don't know too
I
much.
was at a wedding
I made it
recently.
25 years barely knowing anything. Like, I don't have book or street smarts, and I'm still alive. So
I relate with that.
that's a miracle in itself.
Well,
It really is.
I hope you're ready for this beautiful miracle.
Mhm.
My partner almost died
Okay.
because
This is-
we found out that she's allergic to bees and wasps.
This is not sounding like a miracle
This is gonna be
yet.
another
This
canceled
doesn't
episode,
sound
Jacob.
miraculous.
No,
Wait,
no,
wait,
it's all
wait,
good.
wait.
So-
Did you say bees?
Let's say something. You like jazz?
This man, Jack.
Sorry.
Someone
So
needs
we're
to
at
stop
this
him.
wedding.
Someone
it's-
needs to
you
go
know what it's
unplug his
like?
computer.
It's like when you're watching the morning show and they like slide in like really bad memes with like the silhouette of
That's
like,
what
the
this
morning
is. That's
show
what this
behind it.
podcast has become.
Welcome to the morning show. Bottom.
Fucking collapse.
He's like the Today
So
Show.
we're at this
or-
wedding, and the only people that knew how to deal with anaphylactic shock or any allergy stuff was myself and the one nurse that was on site that like was just related to the bride. And so we're sitting there, and she gets stung by this wasp like right on her neck. And she's like, "Oh, it's itchy, like it's whatever." And I'm like, "Hey," I'm sitting here like, kind of like she's not good with bugs. Like I don't know how long this is gonna last. And within 2 minutes, she comes back to me, and the thing is like a hive, probably about this big. And I'm like,
Wait,
"Okay,
so
it's
did you
go time."
do you
And
know?
she's like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "We gotta go."
Did she know that?
You free
No,
froze on
yeah,
my
no,
screen
she
there.
didn't
for a
know.
second.
Oh,
was
okay. So
anaphylactic.
she didn't have like an EpiPen.
Oh,
Like
okay.
this wasn't
Oh.
like.
So no, I was the only one with an EpiPen, and the nurse had like a couple shots of epinephrine. So we were like,
She had it on lock.
Shots.
but the moment I saw it, and I saw the one little hive beside it, I'm like, it's go time. You gotta listen to me, and we gotta get back to the vehicle. We're going to the hospital. Like, and she's just like, what do you mean? Like, what's going on?
What do you mean?
And well, we got back to the house, and I gave her like, we were like, Kate, EpiPen time. And the nurse was like, basically where the house was and where the hall that we were setting up was probably like a 5-minute walk. The nurse sprinted back to the house, was like out of breath. He's like, "Is everything good?" And we're like, "Yeah, it's going down. Like we got the EpiPen. We're gonna need like you, me, and her need to get going to the hospital." And he's just like, "Kate, like ready to go." Everyone else is like, what's going on?" Panicking, and I'm just like, "No, not panic.
I
I
got
know what's
this
going
under
on.
control.
He knows what's going on,
I got
and she's gonna be fine. Trust me." So we hit her
I'm
with
a
the
doctor.
EpiPen.
She'll be fine.
We give her the EpiPen. We toss her in the vehicle.
He chuck her in the
Rip
trunk.
off.
Toss her in the vehicle.
We tossed
Someone
her.
Slam
grabbed her by the
doors.
shoulders. Someone else grabbed her by the legs and just chucked her
Open
in.
the door, quick!
It's like the Mo
We
throwing
chuck
Barney
her in.
out
She's sitting
meme.
there, and we're just like, all she has to do is focus on breathing. If she stops breathing, we'll give her the next dose of epinephrine. She can't get more than 3.
Yeah.
And we found out that you're not supposed to administer the second one. You have to have at least a registered nurse administer the second dose of epinephrine, which was very lucky for us because we had a nurse.
Oh,
So,
I was
we're
really
ripping
hoping it
down
was
this
going to go
road.
the way of you went and got registered as a nurse really quickly and then registered.
Yeah. He did
I
the
filled in
test
a Google
online, like
form,
when
and now I'm
becoming
a
reverend.
registered
Yeah.
nurse. So I'm like ripping down this road. It's a dirt road. It's about a half hour to the nearest hospital, and this road has a bunch of construction.
Kobe.
And like everything that could go wrong was going wrong, except for the fact that myself and the nurse were not panicked, and we were like, "Hey, we'll just get through this situation. We're good. We got we got everything under control. Everyone at the wedding doesn't have to worry because they're like, we're doing everything we can." I pull up to this construction stop, and this kid is standing there with the stop sign, and I lean at the window, I go like this. I'm just constantly like this with my finger. I'm like, "Get over here! Get over here! Get over here!" And he like starts walking over, and I'm like, roll down the window. Anaphylactic shock. We gotta go. And he like wide eyes turns and runs back to the radio. You see him radio quick, and he points at us, and he's fucking like, go. So we're like, okay, like fucking ripping through this construction zone, like waving at the vehicles.
Gas,
He pulls in,
gas.
stop. We pull up to the next construction one, but this one is like a set of lights, and you're like, fuck, now we gotta wait. Pull up, it's red. In like 10 seconds, turns green, rip it. Get to the highway, I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Cop, pull me over. We'll get to the hospital faster. Let's go. So we got there safe and sound. We pull up to the emergency door. They're like, go to the front. And we're like, anaphylactic shock. They're like, oh, get in. Let's go.
By this time, Brandy's dead.
Brandy has died. Rest in peace, Brandy.
She was covered.
Yeah.
She was covered in hives.
Right.
I have photos of the before the epinephrine, and it was crazy.
Yeah, so how does it work then? So the EpiPen,
like
it prevents the shock, but like the hives still, you can still break out in hives and have a reaction.
So what the epinephrine does is it causes your body to not swell up and yeah, it causes your throat not to close and causes you enough like blood flow to keep moving.
Oh my god, these like, two are trying so hard not to lose it. Good god. This was a mistake.
Hey Alexa.
Play this
But
well, how did this happen? This was the quickest podcast derailing I've ever seen. This is unrelated, and they just both. Jack just leaves. The room.
Oh, Jack. Jack.
But yeah, so epinephrine is what is considered just like a shot of adrenaline.
We're still talking.
We're trying to get through this.
And then you take the Benadryl or an antihistamine to help remove the hives and remove the allergy.
Trying so hard. Well, now I'm knowledgeable. Now if that ever happens to me,
the more you know.
I probably won't have an EpiPen, but at least I'll know that I need one.
Well, if you know that someone's having an allergic reaction, usually you can spot it pretty quick by the amount of hives and how quickly things are coming on.
Mm.
Like if someone's just all up on you, you know it's happening fast, right?
Right.
So if you can judge how quickly things are progressing, you can usually judge how quickly you'll need to get help.
Right.
Gotcha.
What else do we
So
have to
Cam,
talk
I heard
about?
you got laid a couple days ago.
True.
That was moving really quick,
Mom,
you know?
Mom,
Did you
if
hear
you're
about the
listening,
poggers
skip
thing?
to
The girl who said poggers to him? Oh my god.
No, I got a news story.
It
Actually.
was like we got a snap, and
What?
it was just like just got laid, and he had this big grin on his face. Like,
Oh, yeah, me
Post
in the
this on
mirror.
your story. Is that what you do after?
No. I just sent it to the group because I thought it was funny.
Oh, just
No, but I have a story about this one. I have a
Sent to the boys.
It's like the original group. It's on Snapchat though, so I don't think I have you on Snapchat.
I can't open this fucking pack.
Anyway, I do have a story. I do have a story revolving around that night because what happened
Yeah.
was so that night I had a date, and then the next day, I've talked about it before on the podcast, but my friend Alex was coming down to Toronto to crash for a night, and then we were gonna go hang out in the city and like go do shit. So the night before, the night I had the date, it went well. We came back here, and so
of course it went well. Fuck,
So
like,
it
was a horrible
we
night.
already know the punchline.
I had a horrible night. It was the
I
worst
think-
day
I
ever.
think-
She still came back to my
It
place.
It was the worst night of my life, but let me tell you,
sorry,
I
really?
pushed through, we got the job done, and I sent her on her way.
Well, no,
quickly,
that
this
happens
reminds me,
after.
I spoke to the girl who we were talking about the Bryan Cranston being on my TV, looking at me disapprovingly.
as he hit it from the back.
She was like, "Where's my shout out?" I don't think she genuinely wants a shout out, but she was like, "You gave the girl at the end the shout out. The
We'll
one who
we'll
said
shout her out at the
poggers."
end.
Yeah, okay, we'll shout her out at the end. Sounds good.
Anyway, so there's some context here. So
Is it
recently,
front 3 to the back?
what the fuck are you
back three
talking
to the-
about?
Pokemon deck.
I have
Front
no
versus
idea.
back.
Opening a
Front
Pokemon
through
deck on podcast right now. I almost said on stream. On stream,
That's
let's
how it
go.
goes. That's how it
Well,
goes.
you-
On
but
VOD?
that's with Magic. Because
Wait, you have to take out...
Okay, I got a story.
Sorry.
Okay, well, anyways,
Go
yeah.
on. Go ahead.
Let's
You
go
keep
back
telling
to
the
Okay,
story,
so-
and Jack will just scream if he gets like a shiny or a rare or whatever, very loudly.
Okay, Jack.
Just grabbing his
quick.
camera. Oh my
Oh,
god.
just
Jack, you're
Dude,
muted.
just tell the story. Listen, it's not going to make any sense on the audio podcast, but on the video podcast on YouTube.
I'll be very distracted.
If you subscribe to
Everyone will
that,
be like, why is
you'll
Port
see
so distracted all the time?
It's fine. I'll mute so I won't ruin the audio one, okay? Sorry,
Audio's
audio
all that
listeners,
matters.
Cam's going to tell
Screw
a
you,
story
we
now.
don't care.
No, I can mute you. You keep your mic rolling.
It's like two sides. We're doing two sides to the podcast.
Just keep
It's
your
gonna
mic
be so
rolling.
cool.
Yeah, just keep it rolling.
Yeah, my
I'll
mic's
mute it
rolling.
out.
For
My
the
mic's rolling. My mic's rolling.
multitaskers.
Okay. So, I don't know if I mentioned it on the last podcast, but recently I had a new roommate move in, and actually I really fucking like him. But he also brought along
roommate.
his
yeah.
cat, who's named Nutmeg, and I also very much like
Oh,
Nutmeg.
I like
And
Nutmeg
she-
too. Yeah.
Nutmeg really likes attention from fucking everybody, right? So, I come back with my date, and we walk into the living room, and sitting on top of my roommate's Xbox One, just posing and waiting, is Nutmeg. And she waits, she kind of goes like a little... And
Yeah.
my date kind of runs over, sits
she
alone, all
purred.
that
Yeah,
stuff.
she went. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Oh my lord, that's insane. That's legendary right
I think
baby!
there. That's a
Shiny
legendary
or
cat
some
reaction.
shit.
No. I'm not even watching. My eyes are closed. I'm responding to your
that
story.
fucking cat on the Xbox
Dude, yeah,
One.
fucking
God
shiny
damn, yeah.
hero,
Nutmeg.
baby!
Fuck, should be nutting all over the place.
Look at this
So
motherfucker.
Nutmeg does that, and then we kind of come back into my room, and Nutmeg comes with us, and I'm just like, Nutmeg, you you can't be in the room right now.
Nutmeg, you be looking like
So
a
I turn-
snag.
Yeah, I'm
Did
like,
you-
I'm
did
like,
you eliminate
I'm like
over
Nutmeg.
your
I'm like Nutmeg. Listen, there's not enough room for the three of us in here. So I turn to my date and I say, here, you want to see a magic trick?
Oh no!
I walk into our
Wait,
kitchen.
you actually
I
did
grab
eliminate
a.
her over your shoulder.
No, I did. No, I
I'm
did
gonna make
not
that
eliminate
pussy
the cat.
disappear.
So I walk into our. I did not eliminate the cat. So I walk into the kitchen. I grab the bag of treats and I just kind of shake it a little bit, and then immediately at my feet is Nutmeg, just going ow. So I give her a treat. I quickly run off, close the door, and I'm like, ta-da! So Nutmeg's out. We do the deed. Everything's fine and dandy. The next day,
Yeah, that's what,
my friend
that's what
Alex
I
is
hear
coming.
is that. Oh, it's
My friend-
People always say it's fine and dandy. Yep. Oh my.
So the next day, my friend Alex is coming, and so Alex shows up, and she comes by. We're
Okay.
just kind of chilling in my room, and then so
Okay.
we're splitting the bed, right? So I got like one half of the bed, she has the other. So she goes to do like her shit to get ready to like sleep and shit, and I'm sitting on my bed, just kind of lying down on my phone. It's going like this, and then I just hear Nutmeg pop her head by the door, and she goes meow. She runs up, she hops onto Alex's side of the bed, lies down across, and tries to snuggle up as closely like to me, while taking up Alex's side of the bed because she thinks that I'm going to give her a treat.
Dude, cats are the fucking worst.
Wait. Was this after your date had left? I kind of.
This is the day. This is the day after my date had
I was
left,
listening the whole
and this is
time.
my
Jack,
friend.
you know how to
This is
play
my
any
friend
Pokemon
who'd come to
cards?
town. This is my friend who'd come
Yeah.
to town,
Yeah.
who was
I got a
splitting the
shiny
bed with me.
fucking
Like,
hero, dude.
so Nutmeg thought that she was a suitor, and decided that she was gonna try and steal her half of the bed so that she could get a treat out of it.
Yeah. Nutmeg thought that you were a prostitute.
You know, if Nutmeg keeps playing around like that, she's gonna get a lot of treats.
You're gonna have to
Probably.
beat that pussy up. So anyway, I got a shiny hero. I got here, Porb. I gotta show you one I got the other day. No,
Really
Hey, wait. There was a
Yeah,
card
see
you
this
pulled
one.
that had a fucking dumpy on
Wait,
it.
yeah, I want to.
Look,
Is that a
oh,
shiny?
Get a
Oh,
shiny.
shiny
Oh my
Articuno.
God. Articuno's
I got
the
that
best,
in my
dude.
first pack I opened the other day, dude. It's
That's straight fire or straight ice, I should say. That one's whatever. Articuno
What was
is.
the card
Water.
and
you
if
pulled
you're
from the pack
watching,
show where the
hang on a
guy
minute.
or
If
girl
you're
is like
watching
bent
the
over showing the
YouTube
dumpy?
video, here's the code
No,
now.
no,
Go cash
blur it out,
that
censor,
in.
censor it.
Go cash
Stop
that
it!
in.
Don't let them.
Get it. Don't let them.
Hey, Jack.
Yeah.
The card in that pack that you just pulled, so
Yeah.
you're going through those cards, there was one where it was a guy like bent over showing their mask.
Oh yeah, I can pull it back out.
Yeah,
Sorry,
is
I
it
just
the
had to
dude
get
showing
the
his
card
mask
out.
by
That's
velocity?
what the mask is.
There's a box where I just put all the kind of trash cards.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. Sorry,
Hey.
you mean this one? Is
What is that?
that what you're talking about, Jacob? I know you're a furry, right?
Jay's not here.
Oh,
Jay's
I'm
not
sorry. Jay's not here. Sorry.
No,
wrong
Jacob and Jay are both furries. It's
one. Jacob
established.
Jay. Same thing.
hmm
Same person. Never seen
Alright.
him in the same room.
here. Free.
I
Jack,
have
is that-
never
is
seen
that
Jay and Jacob
banner
in
He
the
doesn't
same
have
room.
his dumpy out. He's doing a squat.
That's
That's
the
the
one.
one. Is that a guy or a girl?
It's
I don't know.
It's a
what's going
guy.
on here,
It's a
but
guy. I think. Well, it could be a they them. We don't know.
Jack, does that banner on the wall behind you,
Um,
does it say italics? Is that a banner of italics?
That-
Yeah, it says
Athletics?
italic.
It looks half upside down. What does it say?
I really love.
Athletics.
I love words that are like at a slant. You know, like
He's a really
It's
big
just
fan. He's a
very
really
fan-
big
very
fan of
fancy,
Santa
man.
words.
big fan. Big
But-
fan.
What is that?
But,
Is that an
um,
upside down T? I don't understand what I'm looking at. It's an upside down T and then it's X.
Upside down T.
Yeah, the next to A.
athletics.
No, it says latex.
What's that thing next to the
Latex.
L?
Okay.
Why is it a T?
It's
It's a.
oh, I see. It's a tag. It's like a little label.
Dude,
Yeah.
the light. It's the low lighting in your room. It looks like an upside down
Upside
T.
down. No, I get it. I do see
And then
it.
addicts.
I see what you mean for
Oh
sure.
my god.
That's
I
hilarious.
still don't know what lattice
I think that
is,
might
but-
be a good place to wrap.
Yeah, so italics, eh? I'm glad we cheered
Oh
for
my
italics.
god.
I
think
love
that-
italics.
It's just
I
a way
think
to
so.
spice
I
up
think
your
that's a
life.
good
Just
place
type
to
everything in
wrap.
italics.
I think-
Italicized.
That
Place
was
to wrap?
I think we've got to
That was
such a
good.
clusterfuck
Hey.
that we can wrap.
Hey, I got one question for after the podcast about brunch.
I thought there was another story.
I'd love to go to brunch.
If you got it, tell it.
No, I like to you.
What? Lunch? What's going on?
No, it's like breakfast
Brunch.
and lunch. It's like a hybrid combination.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Breakfast and lunch.
Yeah,
God, we gotta go for.
you can have breakfast food at lunchtime, or you can have lunch food at
I've
breakfast time.
I've never gone for a good brunch.
Is this like
I've
some
never
big
gone for a
city
good
thing,
brunch.
Jacob, that you've been learning out there in BC? Yeah.
I've been in the fucking
Yeah, they do
woods,
this out in the
dude.
country.
BC,
I
big
literally
living,
climbed a mountain
big
2 days
living.
ago.
Yeah, big living out there.
I looked at rocks on a
We had
mountain.
brunch
Yeah.
with the rocks too.
Big living.
I
furry
didn't
boy out
have
there.
any internet or cell reception.
Yeah. That's what I'd say at the furry convention too.
Despacito.
Despacito. So, on the second pack, here's the
All right,
card.
and Cam's
Make
gotta
sure you
tell-
put that in.
Cam's got to tell us.
And you can
the
see the
date story.
unpacking of it at twitch.tv/Mick
Oh,
Wiggin.
the se-
And you can see this at the Patreon, right, Cam? You got
yeah, the
Patreon set up?
Patreon. Yeah, Patreon.
Alright, cool.
Yeah,
we
Patreon.
got a Patreon?
Go look at the Patreon.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah,
slow
Patreon.
Ooh, they're my favorite.
Oh no, wait, shit! Hang on, I didn't do the 3 to the back. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Right? Is that right?
Ooh.
That doesn't
Yes.
feel right. But
I
whatever.
don't understand.
Who cares?
I thought that was
I don't know
supposed
anything
to be
about pack
a-
openings.
Roly Coley. Ooh, Roly Coley. He's
All right.
something.
Well,
Small
well,
and smart and round.
Esper. Ooh, Esper. Wow. Is it shiny? Oh, it's. I think it's. I don't know if it's shiny.
It's kind of shiny. I'm
Maybe
seeing
it
the
is.
reflection of the light
It's
on
maybe
it.
a bit holographic or something.
It's. I don't think it's hollow. Maybe it is.
It is shiny. I can see
Yeah,
it.
it's
like,
definitely
reflect a little
reflecting. It's got to be shiny.
Crobat. Shit. Okay, hang on. Let me get a sleeve.
all right. Well, Jack is getting his
Uh,
sleeve.
We'll just.
Jacob, why don't you tell everybody where they can
You're not gonna fucking believe this, my dude.
What is that?
That's the.
That looks
Hang on
expensive.
a moment.
It's
off-brand
that Pikachu!
Yeah.
It's a fucking Mimikyu. It's a Mimikyu, dude.
A Mimikyu.
How much is
Oh
that
my
worth? How much is that
God.
worth?
Who? Someone look it up.
$5.
Someone look it up. Probably.
Jamie, pull that up.
Actually, no. It's this one. It's probably like 50.
I hope in the edit.
But it would
Cam
have to
pulls
be
up
PSA
exactly
10.
how
I'll put
much
up how
it
much
How
it
much do
costs.
the packs cost?
Right here on the
It's just
screen.
for the.
Cam on Wednesday, if you're not
This
tired,
much.
put up how
It's
much
like
that
$5.
costs.
This much
Bro,
right
that's
here.
that's a big return right there.
Okay, well, anyways, to show out where you can find
Yeah,
me.
where can
at
we
the
find
moment,
Jacob?
I am in a fucking bush,
True.
and when I'm not in the bush, I'm in this little room right here.
Mhm.
He's basically
Um,
never online right now.
This,
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, I want to fucking die. You can find me at twitch.tv/rliquor or rockliquor. I got a couple of things down the pipe that are gonna be popping up.
This is where you'll be
hopefully
able
the
to
next
find
little
him
while.
later. The urn of vitality.
That's a nice urn.
Come back to life, baby.
Oh wait, no, that's
And
not the same
you know, there's gonna be a couple. There's like we're gonna change things up a little bit. I'm gonna mention here that instead of just saying rock liquor, it'll be easier to say RL. And I might also go by
RL Stein?
No, like Gumby as well is one of the other things. I'm Gumby all over Discord.
Twitch.com/Gumby.
And it'll be very difficult to find twitch.tv/Gumby. It's not going to be possible.
Little clay
But,
guy on a rock.
get it
It's like a
definitely
real-
another
Honestly,
username I've been using.
I will
twitch.com/RL is more impressive because I don't think they even allow 2-letter usernames. So if you get that somehow,
Probably not.
you're gonna get some popularity just off that.
Pretty insane.
You know, if I can pull it off,
Pull it off.
You know-
That's
you
some
know-
great branding.
You know what Twitch does allow? They allow 4 to 6 letter usernames. You know, it was a 4 to 6 letter username. The man named It's Porb. So where can we find this It's Porb on the
It's
internet?
Porb
That's
is
true,
7
yeah.
letters.
I've
If
got
you
a
said
segue,
4 to
by the
7,
way.
I
I've got
was
a
trying
segue for me.
to count how many letters were in McWiggin because I thought you were talking about
I
Jax.
think he said 4 to 6, and I was like, oh, as long as you say
But
Porb,
I also
it's fine.
counted
Yeah.
Jack's name
4,
wrong.
and he's like, it's
Porb still
and I'm
falls
like,
in there, you know.
I wish I had Porb. I'd check every single day if Porb's available yet.
One day.
You know, I gotta tell you, I'm not good at math, but it sounds like Cam's worse at it.
Oh, I've almost failed math twice in high school. So yes.
I'm kind of a math connoisseur,
What?
you know. There's that whole thing earlier about being terrible with
enjoy
measurements
the
and
delicacies of
understanding mentally distance, but other than that, I'm pretty
Here.
decent at math.
Let's wrap this up because I think Streamlabs might have crashed.
Oh no.
Streamlabs.
But only recently,
Oh,
only
no.
at the 55-minute, 55-second mark. So Porb, let us know
Okay.
where you can find you.
Yeah, no,
We may have to
I stream on Twitch. It's Porb, ITS Porb. That's where we're at right now on Twitch. Like 3 or 4
Nice.
times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday usually. That's what I'm doing now. I'm on YouTube at Porby or Porby. It's literally just youtube.com/that. It should return my channel. And I post things
Very
on
nice.
there sometimes too. And it's Porb on Twitter, and that's about it. Everywhere else is parody, fake account. So,
Perfect. Fake news.
yeah, someone. It's just
And
my
Jack, where can
stalkers.
people find you?
Where can people find me? Twitch.tv/McWiggin, YouTube.com/McWiggin. What else?
Twitter.
Twitter.com/McWiggin TV. Yeah, that's about it. I haven't really been doing a whole lot. I'm trying to like edit stuff for people. I think I'm just gonna rely on editing a little more now.
He's trying to become
but,
an Apex legend.
Come join the.
He's
Hell
getting
yeah.
fat
I've been
dubs
doing
in
a
the
lot of Apex
arenas.
lately.
Mhm, Big gamer dubs.
Come watch it happen
Yeah,
live
we're
on
gonna be climbing that-
Twitch.
We're climbing out of bronze right now.
.org. Yeah.
So we're in arenas. Fuck yes.
Fuck yeah.
I was hoping I would have the price of this Mimikyu up.
Yeah, tune into
We'll
the
get it-
next
we'll get it
podcast
post-show.
episode.
We'll get
We'll
it
tell you how
post-show.
much that card is worth.
Boom.
Yeah, exactly.
Or go to the YouTube channel; it'll be edited in.
If
I
It'll
can
be on
find it
Antique
right
Roadshow
now.
next month.
All right. Well, we'll wrap here and then I'll add it later.
All right.
You can find me everywhere at Unlike Metal. That's UNLIKEMETAL. That's mainly on Twitch and Twitter. Twitter is my bread and butter. It's where I put all my really stupid thoughts. And people seem to like them for some reason. I'm not 100% sure why. Clearly, I'm a lot more relatably deranged than I thought I
Yeah,
was.
you got Golden Boy
On
status
Twitch-
on Twitter, dude. You guys gotta
Exactly.
follow.
On Twitch, I play them games.
1388, baby! Woo!
Where's the clap? Clap.
Sounds pretty cool.
Yeah. Wait, I don't know why we're clapping.
Wait, they're laughing
I
at
thought
the
that was a
beginning.
laugh track. Oh, for the Mimikyu. 1388.
Oh!
How do you? What's the name?
Mimikyu.
How do you spell that?
Mimikyu.
Do you tell
And
me
while
you
Jacob
made
is
over
searching-
$1,300 on that?
Mimikyu5.
Say it
Yeah.
again.
I've made $1,300 on that.
All right.
Jeez.
Well, now
It's
that
like
we have
Mimikyu
closure,
5, like Mimikyu V.
now that we have closure on how much that card is worth, we're gonna wrap it up here, and we're gonna
Poggers.
send
A
you
happy
on your
ending
merry
for
ways.
all.
A happy ending
Ho,
for
ho,
all.
ho.
Ho ho ho!
Green
And we will see you on the
Giant
next
should sponsor
Fuck.
us.
episode.
It's getting so
of
close
the
to
podcast.
Christmas.
Don't fucking say that!